my friends. Scatterjay here back again with another episode of Virtue's Last Reward. Now, last time, we had a big old heart-to-heart with Alice down in the bee garden, and afterwards we had a sudden memory, remember, quote-unquote, and recalled that Dio is actually associated with the Myrmidons and most likely set the bombs. After that, Clover ran on in and let us know that Phi, Tenmyoji, Kay, and Dio were all fighting in Warehouse B. So we're off to go see what we can do about that. Let's read. All four of them were still there when we arrived. They seemed to have calmed down a bit, but the tension in the air was almost visible. It felt like I'd stepped into a room full of flammable gas. Even the smallest spark could turn the whole place into a raging inferno. Even Kay, usually so calm and collected, was standing ramrod straight with his hand balled into a fist at his side. I looked at Alice, pursed my lips, and then headed over to the angry knot of people occupying most of the room. Clover told me what's going on. This whole thing is stupid. You guys need to knock it off. Stupid? What about this is stupid? We're about talking about my life, you self-righteous dick. I know, but yelling at each other isn't going to solve your problems. The best thing for us right now is to trust each other and get through this. Wouldn't you agree? Huh. Hard to trust someone who tried to kill me.
Same Dio. I told you letting Dio vote was a stupid idea. What did you think he was going to do? Might as well press the button yourself.
I couldn't just leave Quark alone.
That's no excuse. And where do you get off telling me I shouldn't have picked Betray? Did you even think that through? What, I was supposed to pick Ally? If I'd have done that, I'd be dead right now.
I could say the same to you. Damn good thing Dio didn't choose Ally.
Please, that's enough from both of you. Sigma's right, this isn't the time to be bickering with each other.
Oh, you don't get to talk. You tried to betray Clover and escape on your own.
Perhaps, but I think that's better than nearly killing someone.
Well, I only did it so she wouldn't kill Tenmyoji.
Ugh! God damn it! Enough already! I roared with fury. My voice echoed and rebounded off the walls of the warehouse. Everyone fell silent. I didn't know how long that silence would last, so I decided to put it all on the table. There was only one way I was going to be able to take control of the situation. Guys, listen to me. We really don't have time for this. I was met with a number of glares, but I soldiered on. See, the thing is, I figured out who planted the bombs.
What? Is this what you were talking about earlier?
Sorta, yeah. I know which one of you it is.
Well, spit it out then.
Please, explain what's going on here.
I don't think I need to. They're going to admit their guilt in just a few minutes.
What?
You're all going to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. Or, I guess I should say, Dio's mouth.
Oh, what are you on? You think I set those bombs?
Yes, I do.
Hey, if you're gonna accuse me, you better have some pretty damn good evidence, pal.
I'm not accusing you. I'm just stating a fact.
Oh yeah? Where the hell did you get that fact, huh?
But as it was, I knew taunting alone wouldn't be enough to make Dio confess. He just played dumb. He was good at it, and I'd get nothing. That meant I was gonna have to trick him. Well, you see, I'm actually from Free the Soul.
Free the Soul? What's that? Some kind of hippie shoe company?
Oh, don't play dumb, Dio. Or should I call you Left? Brother ordered me to come here, to keep an eye on you. It was quick, but for just a moment I saw his eyes twitch. I leapt on that moment of weakness like a hungry dog on a steak. Fine. Skepticism is understandable, admirable even, but perhaps this will convince you. I pressed forward, pulling out every fact I could remember. Told Dio about Brother's background, and how his younger brother Left had been murdered. I mentioned casually that the Myrmidons were all clones of a single person. So, still not convinced? How about this, then? 781-536-109-8838-09-424-199-0551. Do a little prime factor decomposition on that, and you get 198,449,351 to the third power. If I'm not who I say I am, how on earth could I possibly know that?
What? No, that's not possible.
Finally. So, let's start over, shall we? I was sent here to watch your every move. It seems our wise and noble brother doesn't trust you. He suspects betrayal.
No, no, you're lying!
I assure you I'm not. But if you don't believe me, why don't you just go outside and call him yourself with your little transmitter?
No! No! You have to be lying! Brother trusts me! That's why he chose me for this mission! Why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if he...
Huh? Sorry, what was that?
I said, why would he have made me the leader of the Myrmidons if...
I grinned.
Wait, what the hell? Are you fucking kidding me?
Sorry, Dio. I've never even seen Brother.
Then what the hell was that all about? How did you know all those things?
Don't know. Maybe I was divinely inspired.
Don't give me that shit!
What's going on?
What are these Myrmidons? Dio and I stared at one another while Clover and Tenmyoji quickly explained to Fine K about the memory card and the number 2 bomb, and about the code we found that was from a terrorist organization called the Myrmidons.
So, you mean to say someone from the Myrmidons planted the bombs? And Dio pretty much just admitted to doing it.
Yeah.
Bastards. I'll never forgive you.
I heard a low, furious muttering behind me, and turned to see Alice, her lips pulled back into a snarl.
I am going to kill you!
Her voice rose to a scream as she charged towards Dio. He ducked out of the way smoothly and pulled something from his pocket.
Whoa there! I like my woman a little feisty, but you're taking it a little too far, sweetheart. Tone it down. What? You see this? You know what it is, don't you?
Oh my god. Is that the detonator?
Exactly. Then I assume you know what happens if I press this button.
Yes, I think I do. I'm guessing it'll set off both the bombs.
Well, I wouldn't just say both.
You mean there's still a number 1 bomb we haven't found?
Correct. Ha, and there's one more too.
No, there's 4 bombs?
Exactly. I've planted 4 bombs. There are ones numbered 1, 2, and 3. Oh, but there's also one more. Bomb number 0. Add all that up, and you're looking at about 4 tons of explosive power. Those go off and it's all over. That's enough oomph to turn this whole place into a smoking crater. Aren't you forgetting something?
That he'd kill you too?
So, I'm ready for that. I've got spares.
Spares? Is that what Sigma was talking about?
Yeah, clones.
I heard Alice whisper something to Clover.
Let's go, Clover. Show him all that training wasn't for nothing. Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
Before I had a chance to ask them what was going on, they moved.
Die, you bastard! Yeah!
She roared and leapt towards Dio, Clover following just behind. Alice threw a punch at Dio's face, and he dodged. And as he dodged, Clover spun out from behind her. Dio grunted and turned to focus on Alice, but Clover darted in and snatched the detonator from his hand.
Clover, get him! Right! Sigma, here, catch!
Well? Before I could respond, Clover had thrown the detonator at me. I scrambled to grab it out of the air and held it to my chest.
Damn it! Stop! Let go! I said let go of me, you asshole!
Yelling didn't do him any good. Dio found himself subdued by the skilled teamwork of Alice and Clover. Strangely, though, once they had a hold of him, he stopped struggling. I was reminded of a gazelle with its neck in the mouth of a lion. Had he surrendered? Or did he have some trick up his sleeve? It didn't feel right. I didn't have to wait long for my misgivings to prove true. The detonator in my hand suddenly began to flash. What?
Ha! Serves you right.
What are you laughing at?
You, her, all of you. God, you're so stupid.
What? Why?
See that detonator you threw to Sigma? You activated it. If it gets more than a meter away from me, it sets itself off. We figured someone even might try to take it away, so we put in a little safeguard. Since you two were kind enough to take it away from me, the bombs have gone from remote control to countdown timer. Go ahead and destroy the detonator if you want. Won't make any difference now. The bombs are gonna go off no matter what.
How long do we have?
About 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Oh, no. My condolences.
What can we do to stop them?
I told you that already. First, we need the device that allows us to input information. Then we plug it into each bomb and enter codes.
Hey, Alice, who are you? How do you know all this shit?
None of your damn business. Just tell me where the input device is.
Huh, well that's none of your damn business, huh? Fuck! Stop! You're gonna break it!
Of course. That's the plan.
Please! Stop!
Just tell me what I want to know.
Okay, I'll tell you. It's in my coat, the right-hand pocket.
Clover, check it out. Right.
She nodded and started digging through his pockets. After a few minutes,
It's no use. There's nothing here. Did you lie to me?
No! Oh, I swear, keep looking.
Oh, wait. There is something in here.
Clover pulled her hand from his pocket and held it out. Is that a pill? Like, for medicine?
Hey, what is this?
Huh? Oh, I can't see it. Bring it over here.
Clover frowned and moved closer to Dio, holding the pill out towards him. Suddenly he moved, his right hand snaking out to grab the pill from Clover's hand. Before anyone could react, he shoved it into his mouth. Heard a tiny crack as he bit down on it. Almost immediately he grimaced in pain.
Shit! What? What was that?
Poison, I'd guess. What? Damn. How could I be so stupid?
His eyes rolled up into his head, and flecks of spittle began to trickle out from the corners of his mouth. I grabbed him by the hair and shook. What the hell are you doing? Where's the input device?
Lost it in my couch back home.
Oh, don't screw with me.
Fine. Don't tell us. How about you give us the deactivation codes instead?
Deactivation? You guys are persistent. Fine. Not gonna do you much good anyway. I'll tell you. But you only get one. This is the activation code for Bomb 3. Ready? LXQ LHC NMR.
What about the other three? Tell us the other three. He didn't even seem to hear me.
My body will be part of the foundation of a bright future.
His voice was weak, and more foam was dribbling out of his mouth.
Such a beautiful world. May brother live in everlasting glory.
Those were the last words Dio spoke. He died with a strange, happy smile. Damn!
He only gave us the password for one of the bombs. This is bad. What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
How much time have we got?
25 minutes.
Are you sure?
Yes. When he told us the time, I checked my bracelet. It said exactly 30 minutes.
You mean the bombs are gonna go off the same time the next set of doors open?
Yes. The time on your bracelet is the time we have left. Oh, so 25 minutes.
This isn't good. I was hoping we might be able to escape through the white doors, but it takes 5 minutes for the primal doors to open and close, so yes, I know. There's no way we can get through them before the explosion happens. Well, there's no point just standing around. We should start looking. We need 3 things. The password input device.
And the remaining 2 bombs, right?
Right. We also need passwords for all the bombs other than number 3. Exactly.
Maybe Dio had a note or something?
Hold on. Let me check.
She knelt down and quickly checked his pockets and sleeves, then sat back on her heels, frustrated.
Damn. He's clean.
She looked pale.
And we just have to hope to find it somewhere. Tamiyoshi, can you go tell Luna what happened?
Right. I'm on it.
Good. The rest of you, let's move out. We can do this. Let's go.
We all took off at a run, heading to different parts of the building. But all of our searching turned up nothing. And as we searched, the clock kept ticking. Damn. Then at last, the chromatic doors opened.
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Our time had run out. We watched the white doors open. Were they doors to heaven or to hell? The thought barely had time to flutter through my mind before everything went white. We didn't even have time to say goodbye. 1,000 emotions flooded my brain in those last moments. Why? How? How had we ended up this way? Then a blistering wave of heat, like the surface of the sun itself, wiped out any lingering thoughts. My consciousness slipped away into a bottomless pool of darkness. Neither heaven nor hell, only the void. Woo! We got an ending! Yay! Yes, that is in fact the Alice ending. Woo! We at least from that got Bomb 3's password, so that's good. And yeah, let's just give that a solve. And I think we'll keep going for a little bit. We're not quite, we won't quite be done yet. We got a little more time. Let us, as you can see, finished Alice's route, all the way even. Let us go back to the first section, first round of the AB game. We'll choose Betray this time, and then we'll see how that takes us.
Hey, it's almost time. What are you gonna pick? If you aren't gonna do it, then I'll...
Oh, no, I'm fine. I'll do it.
You're gonna choose Betray, right?
Yeah. Don't worry about it.
Alright, take it away then. 30 seconds remain until Amidex's game polling closes.
I stood in front of the selection screen and took a deep breath. This was it. I ran over my options one last time. There was only one possible choice. Betray. Frickin' Alice.
Vote has been recorded. Please wait. Round 1 of the Amidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse. Thank you for your participation. Amidex gates now opening.
Oh boy.
Let's see how Alice spins this to make us seem like the bad guy again.
It's fine I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others running towards the projection, shoving and pushing to get closer.
Well, you chose what I wanted you to choose. I guess I should say thanks. So, thanks.
Oh, come on. You don't need to do that. I just made the obvious choice.
Obvious?
Well, I'm sure Alice chose Betray. That meant we pretty much had to choose Betray, right?
How do you know what she was gonna choose?
I guess you could just say I know?
Are you making fun of me?
Maybe.
Yo, what up? Ziggy! Fido! Hey, what are you kids doing over there? We're about to announce the results. Let's go. We'll find out if you made the right choice.
Alright.
Do-do-do-do. Good. Looks like you're all here, finally. Let's get ready to rock. Ambidex game. Round 1. the results. If everybody would please direct their eyes to this monitor. Oh boy! Now, if I recall, it's betray, ally, ally, ally. Still weird. Betray, betray, ally. What the fuck, Alice? Make up your damn mind with us. Well, now we're in trouble. Here are the results from your game. Now, let us check the numbers on our bracelets.
Hey, Alice, what the hell is this?
What?
You chose betray last time, so I chose betray too. No, why?
Wait a minute. Last time? What on earth are you talking about?
Can you tell me one thing?
What?
When exactly did you press the button?
5 minutes before the deadline. That's the announcement, right? I pressed it right after that. Why?
What? No, that can't. What was going on? And fine, I chose ally. Alice picked betray.
I just made the most rational choice. The best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot.
But this time I chose betray and her vote changed to ally. Why? What's different? Had history somehow changed because of my choice? No, that was insane. If Alice had somehow known I was going to choose betray and chosen ally in response, at least I would have followed the principle of cause and effect. But what just happened was something entirely different. There was no way Alice could have known what we were going to choose when she made her decision. Besides, if she had known we intended to betray her, there was no way in hell she would have chosen ally. In other words, she must have made her decision without any knowledge of ours. Let's say we're talking about a game of rock, paper, scissors, alright? I throw a rock. Right after that, Alice throws down paper. Obviously, I lose. So, I go back in time and decides to whip out scissors this time. This time, Alice chooses rock. I lose again. But that's fine, because it still makes sense. My actions in the past cause Alice's actions in the future. Easy. But what if just happened in the AB game wasn't like that at all? Let's go back to that innocent game of rock, paper, scissors, shall we? This time, Alice is the one to throw her hand first. But in this situation, there's no way for me to know what it is, so I decide to go with rock. Now Alice's choice is revealed. Turns out she went with paper. Damn it, I lose, and I'm pissed off. So once again, I go back in time to try and change history to erase my loss. What will I choose this time? That's not even a question. Scissors, obviously. After all, last time Alice went with paper. Here's the important part. When I make this choice, Alice has already made her choice. Sure of my victory, I throw out a pair of scissors. But what the hell? My rage would be white hot. How could this have happened? Why? Alice's hand had been paper before. How did it change to rock? Obviously, there's no cause and effect here, since Alice's choice was in the past and mine was in the future. How could that have happened? How could the future influence the past? But it wasn't theoretical now. This had actually happened. What in the hell was going on? No, wait. Wait. Why the fuck was I talking so casually about going back in time? That kind of stuff doesn't happen in real life. Right, of course. Time travel is impossible. There's absolutely positively no way to travel through time. But if that was true,
the best way to minimize risk and maximize reward in this situation is to choose betray. Anyone who thinks otherwise is, well, an idiot. Hey, did you have a stroke or something?
oh, sorry.
Besides, why do I have to answer your questions? I should be the one yelling at you. Because of you two, I only have 1 BP left.
Oh, yeah, right. You're right.
You're right? What in God's name is wrong with you?
I'm sorry. Really, I seriously feel terrible about this.
Forget it. I'm never going to trust you or Phi ever again. You'll pay for this.
Alice stormed off. She threw one last scornful look over her shoulder as she left, and it stabbed me right through the heart. One of the other teams seemed to be dealing with a similar issue.
I really don't know what I can say. We had no idea you would choose ally.
No way I'd choose betray.
Not with Clover on the other side.
What? What do you mean?
Do you have an interesting Clover? Oh my god, K's face! That absolutely caught me off guard. Do you have an interesting Clover?
What? No! No.
What is it then?
Well,
You have to be crazy to pick Ally. The only way to make any sense for you to do is if you really, really trusted the other person.
so you're saying you don't trust me then?
Well, duh. Are you senile? Why the hell would I trust some old geezer I just met a few hours ago?
Ah, I see. Say no more. I didn't think it hurt this much, though.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You're starting to get kind of creepy.
Heh, creepy, huh? I understand. Guess I just haven't had enough time to earn your trust.
I suppose you could say that. I just didn't really expect you to be so nice about it.
Well, it looks like these guys managed to get through this all right. Figure that means the fault's gotta here's gotta be mine.
Huh? Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, don't worry about it. We only did what anyone else would do. Right, Mr. Dio?
Yeah, exactly.
Dio, Quark, and Luna, on the other hand, seem to have resolved things amicably. By all choosing Ally? No doubt we were all wishing we'd done the same. But why had Dio sounded so awkward? What had happened in that AB room? Only Dio and Quark knew for sure. Alright, and here once again should be all same old dialogue we've seen before. So I will jump on ahead to I think the door choice. I think everything else should be the same, but we'll see if anything changes. 1 second. Alright, real quick, we are going to pop back into the infirmary, and Alice should have different dialogue, just because we betrayed her instead of her betraying us. Let's see what she says, shall we? So, this is the infirmary, huh?
Ugh, what are you doing here?
Still mad, huh?
Obviously.
Come now. You don't have to get your panties in a bunch.
That's easy for you to say, Dio. You're sitting pretty at 5 BP. Tenmyoji and I only have 1. You do understand what that means, don't you?
That's no reason to take your anger out on people. You won't get your BP back by being a jerk to him.
What's this? You're going to take his side? I thought you of all people would agree with me.
I do.
No, you don't. You don't get it. Why would you care? You've got what? Maybe 5 years left? Maybe less. I'm not like you. I'm still young. I want to live a long life. There's so many things I still want to do.
Like what?
Well, let's see. I want to wear lots of gorgeous clothes. I want to eat lots of delicious food and fall in love.
What an idiot.
Excuse me?
I was gonna take your side, but after that load of horse shit, you're on your own.
Ugh.
Alright, so that's the only change. And it's honestly ends up the same conversation anyway. So I'm gonna pause and jump on ahead. See y'all in a second. Oh hey, we're back. And guess what?
Chromatic doors have opened. 5 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Hey, the doors are open.
We need to figure out who's going through which door.
What are our options this time?
Pay attention. I'm only saying this once. Just like last time, we have got 3 possible combinations.
If I quickly lay out our choices. Option A. Luna and I pair with Clover and go through the green door. Himioji and Dio pair with Alice and go through the red door. Kay and Quark pair with Phi and go through the blue door. Option B. Luna and I pair with Phi and go through the red door. Himioji and Dio pair with Clover and go through the blue door. Kay and Quark pair with Alice and go through the green door. Finally, option C. Luna and I pair with Alice and go through the blue door. Himioji and Dio pair with Phi and go through the green door. And Kay and Quark pair up with Clover and go through the red door.
3 minutes remain until chromatic doors close.
Okay, how do we want to do this?
Well, you decided the first time, right?
Yeah?
Then can I decide this time?
Why you?
I think I deserve it. I only have 1 BP left. Doesn't it seem like the fair thing to let the person who has at the greatest disadvantage choose? Wouldn't you agree? That means you get to choose too. I mean, you only got 1 BP, right?
You got a point. But how about we listen to what Alice wants first? So, tell us, which door and which people do you want?
Well, the green door. I want to go with Kay and Quark.
I see. Option B then. That means Tenmyoji and Dio will go with Clover through the blue door. Is that alright with you, Tenmyoji?
Yeah, sure, I don't mind.
Why? If we go through here together, that means you'll be playing against me in the next AB game. Are you really, really sure?
Oh yeah, I'm sure. Matter of fact, that's why I want to go with you. You said you didn't trust me, right? Well, I'd like to change your mind. I figure this will give me the chance. I'd want to pair with Alice, too. There's something I want to talk to you about.
Oh, and that is?
We'll get to that later.
Anyways, Alice's first choice would be option B then. Yes, I guess. What about the rest of you? Is that okay too?
I thought about it for a moment. If I went with option B, then Luna and I would go through the red door with Phi. As far as how I felt about that... Alright, and actually I think here is where we're going to cut it today. Yes, I know, boo. But hey, I think we actually learned quite a bit today. Saw the Alice ending, and Sigma had a fun little flip out when Alice picked Ally instead of Betray. So anyway, yeah, I think we'll call it here. This is Gadget signing off, and I'll see you around next time. Bye-bye!